Hi, this is Francis Wade over at Two Time Labs. And one of the questions that I often get in my programs is, how do I stay focused so that I don't get interrupted? Well, here's one of the easy ways. It's to turn off all notifications. So that means turning off all notifications on your smartphone, on your phone, actually desk or cell. Turning off your notifications on your Outlook, on Gmail, on instant messaging, Skype, any of the programs that can interrupt you being in the flow state so that you can get the kind of work you need to get done. By the way, the term flow state comes from a book by the same name, which is Flow. It talks about your ability to produce your best results when you're in the zone or in this cocoon in which you don't get interrupted and you're able to produce your best results. So unfortunately, Blackberries and other smartphones often ship with all the notifications turned on. It's as if they expect you somehow to respond to every single one of the emails that you get per day, which of course is impossible. The average professional gets 147 emails per day. So to respond to every single one would mean all you're doing all day is just running after every piece of message that happens to come your way. That, by the way, does not include instant messages, text messages, voicemail messages, or even phone calls. But here's what you can do. Turn off all notifications. So there are Blackberries that ship with all notifications turned on. So what you can do is immediately just go through all of them and turn them all off. So start from ground zero. And then turn them back on one by one until you're comfortable that they're giving you the kind of interruptions that you really do want to respond to. Chances are you don't want to respond to every BlackBerry message, Google message, email message, text message that comes in. You want to respond to some but not all, depending on your particular way of managing your time. So my advice is turn them all off. Turn on the phone. Use a ringer and a vibration if you want that. That makes sense to you. If you don't want to be pinged when you get a message, turn that off also. A voicemail message. If you don't want to get pinged for any of the others, keep them all off. What they'll allow you to do once they're off is to be in the flow state, to enter into this period of maximum productivity so that you're never interrupted. And of course, you want to do the very same thing for Outlook or any other email program or any other desktop program that thinks it needs to have your attention as soon as a message of any kind comes in. Now, of course, you need to do this in a way that is compatible with your company's policies. Unfortunately, most companies don't have policies. They have unwritten rules. Now, those are awful because you don't know what to respond to and when, and the expectation might be that, here at this company, we always reply to instant messages, but we don't reply to phone calls. Or your boss might have a liking for text messaging. You prefer to use instant messaging. But here's the idea. Figure out the people that you work with them, what your preferred way of communicating with them is in an emergency. Of course, the best way to communicate in an emergency is not to use something electronic. It's to walk over to the person and actually have a conversation with them. And there are a few companies that have set policies to help you do that. So, funnily enough, your ability to produce results, be focused, and to get to the end of the day feeling as if you got something accomplished has everything to do with the interruptions that come into you electronically and otherwise. And your job is to turn them off. So share this tip, this idea, with other people that you work with your boss, with your management, with HR, and stay tuned. There are more ideas like this coming up from Two Time Labs. See you later. Bye now.